So quick personal story. On Saturday night, Steph and I went out for what we normally don't do. We had a late dinner because we were working on the garage and cleaning out the garage all day. And we went to a place right by our house in Ahwatukee called Buddy's Pizza, which is a good place if you are into Chicago pizza. So we sat down, and as we sat down at one of those long tables back behind the bar, just because it was right there, saw something I'd never seen before, and that is a flexible plexiglass barrier. So Tom now is out there with the manufacturer. Tom, I thought this was such a great idea because if it's just Steph and me, we have our own little like phone booth. If it's a party of 4 or 5, you have a bigger. So show us exactly what this product is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Troy. No, I'm sure they probably have a table with your name on it. It's got a little plaque in there, Troy Hayden. They probably save you a spot every time you come in because it is in Ahwatukee, and we'll be going there next hour. But yeah, if you've ever been in a machine shop, you see a lot of things like this. A lot of parts they build custom made, and that's kind of what they're doing here at Unique Machine and Tool. And Jeremy Lutringer is with me. Great German name, Jeremy. Now, what do you guys actually do? I'm looking at this machine behind you. What's your main business?
Our main business is designing and building machinery from the ground up. So we take it from raw steel to a complete automated machinery, and we do it all right here.
Yeah, very cool. So you make these machines. We'll let Brian walk through here and show you some of these machines. These end up in factories. One can lead to the other. They can all be connected together. But you actually built these from the ground up. Like, this is all you, everything we see.
That is correct. So each one of these machines is designed here. All the parts are machined here. And then we put it together and build these machines right here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, COVID-19 hits, you and your wife like going to dinner, and you're realizing, well, we really can't go to dinner now, but once the governor opened it up, you could go out, but you were like, well, what's it gonna be like? And you came up with this amazing design. Well, tell us about this design.
Well, what I like about this design is that it's configurable. You might be traveling and going by yourself, or you might be with a party of friends, or just with your wife. So you can have one spot or you can have multiple spots because the slide can move over to where you can have more access. Or if you feel like you need a little more room, you can just open it up and you can change it. It doesn't have to be clear. It can be opaque, so you can have more privacy. So it really, once it was installed, I actually found that it worked out even better than I thought it would, and people have given me good responses about it.
Yeah, one thing I think that's cool, Jeremy, is that let's say you are going to have a full bar, they're all together, 10 people or whatever, you can just pop one of these bad boys out and they're completely out of the way, opens up a whole nother space for the people that are at the restaurant.
Exactly, and that's what makes it unique.
Yeah, so when you went over to Buddy's, you walked over there with this frame over here. And this is kind of what you pitched to them.
That's correct.
It's not so much some kind of a plastic shield that you just put on the bar. This is the foundation of it.
That is correct. So when I went over there, I told him, this is my idea. This is what is in my head. Are you willing to put it in your facility? Yeah. And he trusted me, and I think he's happy that he did because, again, it came out even better than I had envisioned in my mind. And that's, you know, satisfying.
I think a lot of restaurants are going to be interested in this adjustable space. You know, you just move them on down the line, or if you want to just bring them all back, then all of a sudden,
yes,
have just a huge space.
Exactly. They can disappear.
You can pull these off and clean them as well. That's another
right.
Great thing.
That's right.
Now let me show you some of the things that they do over here, you guys. You know, you've probably seen some of these at a convenience store. You know, they've created these as well. Convenience stores have used these, but you've taken it up a notch with some of these other designs that you've come, haven't you, Jeremy?
Exactly. So this one we call the sail, and this one has a backlit design, so it gives a little more flair. Because there are people out there that want to have that extra barrier, but they want it to look good, or they may want something that is, again, unique, something different from what everybody has. So these designs are different than the traditional, like our sister company, Nemco Food Equipment. We do these for them, but this is more of a unique design on another level.
I absolutely think it's the coolest. This is a great design. I think if you've got a restaurant in Phoenix and you want to make it so that it's adjustable for your patrons, this is a great idea. Again, it's Unique Machine and Tool over here in Phoenix. We're off like University and 42nd Street. But Jeremy, great idea, man. This is how it all happens. Out of adversity, some ideas come out, and this is one of them, Troy. This is going to be pretty cool. So at 9:40, we're going to be at Buddy's Pizza in Ahwatukee, and we'll show you what it really looks like inside a restaurant. So I'm looking forward to that. Plus, It's a Chicago pizza place, so, you know, I'm going to take a knee when I get in there. That's gonna be
Chicago.
great.
Welcome back from your heart attack, my friend. Have a slice of pie. You're going to love that.